Drones. This controversial piece of technology that is commonly used in the military is making its way into our everyday lives, turning science fiction into reality. But the question is, what are drones? What can they be used for, and should they be banned? So, what are drones?
It's like a mini helicopter with camera attached to it.
A drone is a remotely controlled device.
And it can fly and take shots from different angles.
A drone is an automated device that can fly in the air.
A drone is an unmanned aerial vehicle, basically.
Drones are unmanned aerial vehicles that carry visual sensors, navigation systems, and sometimes even weapons. A drone can be autonomous or remotely piloted. It can be as big as a 757 or as small as a hummingbird. Some drones can go as fast as 100 kilometers per hour, can stand temperatures ranging from minus 30 degrees to 80 degrees Celsius, and can stand winds up to 80 kilometers per hour. What are drones used for?
I think it's used for filming mostly.
Taking videos, pictures.
For virtual races, like you just sit behind the screen and control the drones and race.
People smuggled drugs into a prison using drones.
Some countries use them in a military sense. Other uses are for civilian uses, search and rescue, topography mapping, humanitarian reasons.
Mostly for filming, but you can have drones that are unmanned surveillance for military use. And you have drones for medical use, and you have drones probably not too far into the future for deliveries and things like that.
They can be used for navigation purposes. They can be used for going into areas where it is dangerous for like search and rescue, in situations where it might be dangerous for humans to actually fly into.
In fact, drones were initially invented for surveillance and military purposes. They were first used in 1939 during World War II and remained a crucial part of every war and conflict since. The first weaponized drone was flown in 1994, and it is estimated that over 3,000 people have been killed by US drones. Moreover, in 2015, there have been 33 incidents of smuggling contraband such as mobile phones and drugs into UK prisons using drones. While in Tokyo, Japan, the Yakuza has been using drones to transport drugs and bombs across the city. Are drones important?
Yes and no.
I think it's important for the film industry. They can use it because it's cost effective.
They have good uses, but they can also be used for things which aren't so good.
I think drones are important for production companies and like for Hollywood.
Yes, like most things in the world, there are advances in technology, and it's just another sign of how aviation is changing over time.
At the moment, I don't think they are as important as they seem, but in the future maybe they would be more important.
Drones can be important in the sense that it can automate many things that take a lot of time and money and manpower to achieve.
Drones have been used in filming movies such as Skyfall, Spectre, and Jurassic World. Drones have also recently been used for racing, with the world's first drone racing league launched early in 2016. A Chinese company invented an autonomous drone made for human transportation and can load a capacity of up to 220 pounds.
There was a case study for a student in Australia, and he made the drone as a life-saving machine. So he used it to deliver a life aid kit to patient, and it was proven through his study that it's faster than the ambulance.
Drones have also been used to deliver goods, such as medicine, to rural areas, or even delivering pizza. taking 10 minutes to travel 6.4 kilometers.
It could be for delivering goods, delivering documents especially urgent documents would be an obvious way of using them.
So for police operations, when we have maybe an armed subject in a house or in a rural location, drones would have been useful to give us an idea of the property that we were looking at, areas where the person may be hiding, for instance.
It could also be used in terms of monitoring traffic.
I mean, as you know, in Bahrain it's quite restricted to film from the air, so if you need to film anything aerially, you need to get in touch with the Ministry of Interior, rent out the helicopter, which can cost 600 dinars plus per hour. However, with a drone, even though they are banned in Bahrain, there are some that are being used. It just takes an hour or so to get the shot that you want, and that's it.
Would you use a drone?
I wouldn't fly in it.
If I was the kind of person who travels a lot and explores a lot of countries, yes, I would.
I think I would use it if I had one.
Yes, if I had one, I'd definitely use it for filmmaking.
Are drones safe?
They're safer than having a manned aircraft. At the end of the day, drones are still being piloted from a distance. For instance, military drones operating in Afghanistan or Iraq are being piloted from the US. So obviously there's technology being used to give them that long-range ability. So yes, I think so.
Should drones be banned?
They're good inventions.
It depends on the purpose and the use of the drone.
They'll use it for entertainment is fine, for making something creative, but if they have their personal things that will harm other people, that's not acceptable.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of banning, but more of a matter of regulation. Who gets to fly the drone? Definitely if you're qualified, sure, you can fly a drone. But if you're not qualified, I don't think anyone can just pick it up and fly it and use it.
You're going to have a lot of checks and balances and a lot of regulations in terms of drones, but it doesn't matter what regulations you put in place, people are always going to push those boundaries and use this type of equipment without really thinking about the implications.
Sometimes I think the world is moving a little bit too fast with automation, and whether it's robots or drones or whatever. I just like some things to not progress so quickly myself.
I think technology such as drones can help us see the world in a way that we couldn't dream of.
I'm with it because it's it consumes less time, and it's gonna be more practical than the traditional methods of doing stuff.
If you're going to operate a drone for your own recreational purposes, think about the environment you're using it in, think about other people's privacy, and use it in a safe area away from other people, obviously. And if it does have the capability of having a camera on board, privacy is probably the number one.
We can spy on everyone! My dad said it's not for spying on people. Butters, that's all drones are for.
Drones are democratizing the access to information, services, and goods, and are a reflection of how we humans use technology to make our lives better and easier. However, like all technology, it has its ups and downs. But if properly regulated, they could be put to good, ethical use.